Welcome back, YouTube. We're going to go ahead and start a run here with our boy Baron Grael. Wanted to get a little bit of practice in with him and see who we roll here. All right, we get, of course, our pairing of the Banished. A nice little start here. Draw equipment from the deck. A lot of equipment to go around here. Ascend, then advance, and pseudoscience. Been looking to see when we get a run that we can use a pseudoscience. I know it's a common card, but I never find myself taking it. And we have Bogworm's Growth. No starting equipment, but we will definitely be looking to get it. Artificer is great pairing for our boy Baron Grael. We're going against the Pushback, the Spiker, and Dominion. These guys really would like to get somebody on the bottom floor who, something on the bottom floor to deal with the influx of enemies. That's pretty standard for most bosses, but it's a little bit more true with Dominion just because of how much corruption comes in on that bottom floor. So let's see, equipped, apply +8 to friendly units. Or Artificer. When equipped, the attached equipment permanently gains +2. Let's try this one. I like this guy. I think we have a really good person in the as a pairing here with this Artificer ability. Gain 8 Valor. Because again, Artificer is when it's to the ally or this unit. And he also has the equipped, which is attached to him. So we're going to be equipping to Baron Grael. And going to then build up our front Valor. We don't have any angels. I mean, we do, but when our friendly angel die, gain Rage 7. Does that sound like something we're going to do? Or Hymnist applies Valor. I feel like a Hymnist is more likely than having our angels die. I mean, we could go for some kind of like reanimate strategy potentially. We should be able to handle this with a little bit of Valor. A little bit of lifesteal will go a long way. I think it's like, what, 12 and then 15 damage. At this point, we have no targeted damage, but at least one will die thanks to this Train Steward. And then if we get spikes or something, they all die. And then a little bit of equipment up top will go a long way, although we're not going to see equipment for a while. Spikes, reanimate, those are all pretty good. Ooh, I do like that, though. We could just ascend and then advance them, right? That seems really good, although you getting Valor in the front is better. We have another one of these, and Just Causes are in the deck. So let's do that. Let's give him something. Spikes is the perfect thing to give him. Literally the perfect thing. I think that just answers pretty much all these floors. We get our Scissors Hands so we can start stacking up top. We're probably not going to get lifesteal on them, but that Collector is gonna be killed, actually. We can ascend it and advance it. So we get the Collector kill, which is nice. Everybody pretty much is dying up here. And so we can start to just equipped, getting you your Valor. We don't want to advance here. Toss you out. And Scissor Hands just dies. And this can go on probably just you. We don't want to do any adjustment on the top floor. Now we just want to equip, get our front unit Valor. They'll maybe do like a little bit more damage than the Valor they have. But after that, we are taking 0 damage. All right, perfect. And then, of course, Erratic. You're down here. Give you some pseudoscience to get your lifesteal. I'll take it. And we have a winning floor up top now, for certain. Maybe should have put something up there to prevent that. I definitely could have. I definitely had an Erratic assistant I should have put up there. Maybe I'll just do it now so that I don't forget that that is an option to like toss one of them up there. It is just additional damage we gain on the floor, which is nice. They'd be doing, I think, an additional 33 had I just had them up there last turn. Then we just keep pseudosciencing. I mean, lifesteal's great. That doesn't really do anything. We'll just cause. And then there's no way they get through this damage. So we're fully stacked. Wow, really just giving us that lifesteal, huh? Cool, perfect. Yeah, no, I love it. We definitely want some kind of equipment if we can from here. None of these are equipment. We do have the twist back, or the twisted back though, which I think is a very strong piece of equipment to get. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And that is a wind blade giving us the shift trigger. I mean, we might as well. At this point, I don't think we're really worried about which artifacts we get as much as what number of artifacts are we able, or sorry, equipment are we able to get. Is there anything at the Merchant of Magic that I'm like dying for? Double stack on these could be interesting for sure. We have a Merchant of Steel coming there. Some health there. All right, I kind of like this. Definitely want to hit the left-hand side here. I kind of want to see like a Lazarus unit, I feel, early on here. I'm not like as familiar with them, so remove consume, -2 and gain consume. Could really make use of this if we had a spell that was 2 cost. I mean, this is good. We really just need the bogworm growth to hit a floor that's meaningful, and this guy becomes really strong. So Alpha, you're in the deck. Not the first time we've used him, definitely not going to be the last time. And this is like pretty much useless. I was looking for like maybe just like a -1 or something. -2 and gain consume, I guess, could be good, getting us back to like better cards with quotes around it. Just see how this looks. I'm not sure what the better cards are just yet, but all right, haste, -1 draw per turn. I had a run recently with Baron Grael, very similar-ish to this, where I just died because I took the -1 and all of our equipment was on bottom. The difference this time, though, nice, Bogworm's growth hit top. Nice, nice, nice. The difference is we do have the piece of equipment that we draw immediately from the deck. So we are very happy about that. Now, I could equip it to you, although you're... I mean, we do just want to kind of get the AoE damage. I mean, we'd lose a little bit of Valor stacking on the front unit, but I really don't think that's too much of an issue. I also could advance somebody here. If I do, I can like really break up the line. I think I just like don't play this. And then we get this piece of equipment next turn. We're not worried about playing another unit up there because we already have our units up there. We get a little lucky with that sweeper being there, and then everybody just gets a lot more power. We do that. You're down here. You can go there to probably die. But man, oh man, we're looking good. This is a really, really good pairing right now. I don't know if there was a much better pairing we could have asked for, to be honest. If we continue to get Bogworm's growth built up there, then we can get some... we can get some more units to hang out up there. You have spikes, so like that's probably better to do a little bit of damage. The armor stacking up top too is really nice for corruption. We just need to find a way to keep like shield stewards alive. This is trample, so like sweep trample is definitely a thing still. Scissor Hands continues to stack Baron Grael. And then, yeah, we're looking pretty. We just win on floor here. Let's go ahead and give you some more. I mean, yeah. Spikes really did a number in on us, but we were able to pretty much handle it efficiently thanks to our frontliner there. Brew, I'm not really doing potion stuff. This is another artifact or equipment at the cost of, you know, the calcified ember. And more advancing is not great. So I'll do it, even though we get the tooth. I am a big fan of cleave. I'll always say that. Although with our stacking of Valor, it's not as needed. But let's go ahead and take it. We're probably going to take Draw early on, is my guess. And then once we get Draw out, we'll be able to get these erratic assistants down faster. And then we'll hopefully be drawing through the deck pretty quickly towards the later half of the battles. Really giving us some good, powerful spells to draw into is a nice way to win. Let's go to the right. I think Multi-Strike, Dualism are all good to pick up here. Reduced to 1, not so much. These are all actually pretty meh. Let's see what we get here, though. Another Sword Maiden. Interesting to just plop it onto another floor to get more equipment on turn 1, although at this point we don't have equipment to gain. So I think we can just do the skip there. I could make somebody tinier. Double Sword Maiden's like kind of okay, actually, because we can like pack a lot of Valor on both of them thanks to the Artificer, and then we can advance one on the off turn where they're going to survive, although that time may be a little bit hard. Well, we have Quick, so we should be pretty much killing everything. So as long as there's no corruption, it should provide us with a pretty stable front line. I'm going to reroll here. All right, well, Multi-Strike, definitely what we're looking for, I think, here in the sweeper. We don't need Quick. Valor 8 to start. Doesn't feel like it's that good even. And these are all pretty bad. That definitely leaves a lot to be desired. Really looking for that dualism. I don't know if we're looking for large stone. Bone Dog is a little difficult. It depends on where the Bogworm growth goes. If it hits middle, we can maybe do the Bone Dog up top. If it hits top, then we can easily fit him up there. If it goes middle, then it's definitely a little awkward to keep him going. Yeah, this is where I really wish we could tell like which floors Bogworm growth hit. I don't know how they do it. Maybe you'd like hover over this and then it would like put another drop down that said like +1, 0, +2 or something. So let's just pet the Bone Dog. 70 health is not much. I really would like to raise that max for sure. Let's double check this one more time. Like, you're already like past Valor 8 so quickly. Although if I get Dualism, then you are literally the perfect front line, right? All right, I'll do it. One of the philosophies I like to live by in Monster Train is you're pushing back, but we really don't care because we have Advance in this deck. One of the philosophies I like to live by is that, you know, you need usually to get, oh, of course it hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. You need to get some kind of upgrade or benefit pretty much whenever you go somewhere in the selection process. Maybe I need mana here. Probably not. But, yeah, so leaving there without getting anything definitely would be not great. Oh, yeah, now this is perfect. Because when I summon, the equip happens, right? Because it's when it's attached to anybody. So the Artificer actually works when they're summoned. We learned that last time. I just kind of forgot about it. I should have probably applied Valor to you previously, but that's fine. I'm just going to push the healer up then and not play this. It's a little bit of Valor lost, but you know what they say, Valor lost, nothing gained or something. I don't think they actually say that, but we have our cleave here. I mean, it just makes sense to summon you like that, right? And then we equip. I, again, should have done this. We'll just remove that. Easy peasy, like. Oh, well, we have quick, so you're not dying, of course. But you should just be back and forth between the floors now, so you always get the kill, which is nice. Continue to get you your setup. Now we would like to advance her if possible, which we hopefully have one of those. There it is. Bring you back to the front. Go ahead and give you lifesteal, I guess, or really nobody cares about this lifesteal, so it really is just damage. So probably just equip to you then. Go ahead and get that. That we probably want to put on our Rager. Everybody is dying here at hit, so just keep summoning. Could have played some of these guys up top, but again, since we're killing the full floor, although maybe he would have gotten the hit. Sometimes hard to tell from the combat preview when you have so much armor generation what's actually happening. But with the guy always hitting, we can just summon. Twist back on you is always the play. And let's not take any more damage than we have to. Alrighty-o. You're taking 2 damage. Watch out. We're not that concerned about it. Maybe you get lifesteal. No, you get spikes. Go ahead, push you up. Not really any reason not to. And yeah, I mean, we just pretty much end to end right now, and we're good to go. Probably should not play any of those, though. Let the train stewards help out a little bit here by taking out this frontliner, which could be meaningful in a different battle. Good to know that a pairing of train stewards handles that frontliner. And then, yeah, you just get destroyed utterly. So we have, like, top floor answer against transfer all buffs and debuff effects to the front enemy unit. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything there. Draw unit apply. Damage shield 2 to friendly units is really nice for corruption issues. Draw a unit and apply plus 40 and 0. I mean, not much to do with that. I mean, I think I just keep taking these calcified embers, being a little sad about it. Makeshift golem is not particularly great with what we're doing. We want our Valor unit to be in front. So anything else that wants to be a tank is not great. So I think we just skip here. Definitely finding issues with our mana, surprisingly, last round. But I still think I go draw here. The 3-cost card we just picked up, we're not really worried about until like later on in the run. That's primarily when we're going to be using that more heavily. We definitely get through this fight without issue, and we're seeing 2 Merchant of Trinkets. So we're hoping that we find some way to potentially reduce our mana, such as Frenzy Steria. And by reduce our mana, I mean increase it by gaining 1 each time a friendly unit's equipped. That's great. It's the first time each turn, but still very, very good for us. All right. Jack in the Box could provide us with some cool summons here, I guess. I don't know what we would do. Could like get erratic assistance and duplicate them a couple of times, but that doesn't really seem great. Small gift box for spells in hand is really nice. It kind of can just like thin down the deck a little bit. We wanted to get rid of some of these just causes, but I don't think we want to. So I think let's just take the large mystery box then. Add a random card to your hand each turn. Random could be equipment, and that's kind of what we're looking for. Definitely just going to take equipped friendly units, get 16. Very, very powerful for us right now. I'm assuming it goes up to 32, which I may be wrong about. When you equipped an angel, apply Valor 3, Regen 3, and Rage 3. We do equip the angel once or twice, but not any amount of time that's meaningful. Yeah, so we just keep letting the battle await for us. Restoring 50 health when they move up. I mean, these guys are pretty tanky, but our top floor is just a very, very, very major kill floor right now. So we are fine to stack there. And then what I could do, right, is I can equip anybody here, and then we get our mana, which allows us to play one train steward out. All right. You defeated us once, but no more, except for the fact that you are now very defeated. That's funny. I did get a pufferfish here. All right, let's play like this, like that. Play this in the correct order. Play you out to get you more valor. And then pseudoscience you for fun. Getting a lot of spikes on that unit. The extra little health here is fine with me. Oh, wow. Valor applying additional stacks. We do get a Valor 5 when a Hymnist is summoned, which is maybe something we can use. Most likely not, but just get out a Train Steward. If we had one more pip up top, we would be able to. I really want a way to kill my own units. Maybe that's why we should have gotten like some kind of sacrifice or something, now that I'm kind of seeing how the deck flows on it from a bottom perspective. Well, that's equipment. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think there's a way for me to kill you, unfortunately. But up top, it looks like we're not killing this guy, but we'll just start doing our equipped and he immediately dies, which is great. Toss you out because I can. I don't think I need to play that. Let's just do some calcified ember work. Feel bad about that. Bring you forward on the off chance that somehow this works. Obviously, it's not going to. All right. Twistback's here. Vampire Tooth again. I think Twistback's the only one we're kind of worried about tossing onto a unit. And that would be onto our guy right here to give him the sweep trample. Then again, those really don't matter. This is what we needed on the last round to kill on bottom. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. We have nobody to summon for engrafting up top. We have 80 Valor, so I think we just keep doing our cycle here. We're officially drawing like a few cards now per turn. Valor getting additional stacks is interesting, I guess. Damage shield, sure, why not? Valor on Slay sounds good, and then you can go ahead and get Everlasting. And then we pull and we pull. I could move up a Train Steward or something to that floor using like an Ascend if I wanted to. I don't think I need to. How are we looking? You're Corruption 5. And you have Damage Shield. So the Damage Shield doing what it needed to here for now. We don't need Quick. Let's go ahead and maybe give you Lifesteal. Didn't happen. Although I think our frontliner here is pretty much enough to take on the fight. We just have to be very careful not to cast anything on this, but I think this guy might die before. Oh, no, we're just good. Corruption 5. Does he have a way to survive, or we're just killing, like, in 2 hits? It's not taking any damage? No, maybe we're just... Oh, the Trample Sweep. The Trample Sweep was just doing so much damage that they had nothing they could do. 10 damage. I don't really need this. I could bring somebody to the front and give them the lifesteal and the additional damage, but I don't think it matters because of how much armor they're going to have, and their low health pool is, well, I guess it actually is anybody, right? I really just want to buff health, so, like, I don't think that's needed. Melee weakness, descend, then advance, probably not. Damage shield and Valor could definitely be important for our guy. I need him to survive against the Dominion Seraph here. It's like important enough for me to go right. I need like another Merchant of Steel. That's probably a fine Merchant of Steel. And we get a removal steel down here as well. All right. Let's keep doing some artifact hunting. When you equip the unit, ooh, Radiant Arms is pretty nice. When you equip the unit, damage shield 1. That's a way for us to do a little bit of corruption protection. It's not a perfect solution, but it could give us options, and options is usually better than none, right? I like Bloodthirsty Blade's okay, right? But I probably prefer to just get the Trample Rage or the Lifesteal. I don't want to be like committed to this. And Fight Club, it's okay. The Silence is pretty weak as well, I would say. I'm just gonna skip on those. Definitely take Radiant Arms and reroll. Two Valor doesn't really seem like much. Equipping a unit under half health applies armor 10. Hair of the Hybrid may be meaningful for our corruption protection here. He's half health pretty quickly, and then if he stays half health, he just keeps getting that armor 10. It kind of does the same thing as Radiant Arms, I guess. But this is just like double layer protection against them to a certain degree. We just chuck Spear Stewards at this point. Everything else is pretty usable. Well, good thing we just got Radiant Arms and Hair of the Hybrid. That should allow us to take this quite easily. And everywhere kind of got growth, huh? But I think we still want to just stack top. This guy does like 20 damage. But we get him down to low health pretty quickly. And as you saw, we're just like heavily stacking Valor on the front here. It's always Windblade on you, I think, to begin with. Then we'll definitely find... Okay, you're dying turn 1. That's kind of all we needed to see. Let's get you here. Oh. Right. That's probably fine. Yeah, I didn't really think about them getting the damage shield. Okay. Hopefully we'll be able to kill them at some point. If not, I mean, it is whatever. Could do this. Just have them die. Not great. We have no more spikes coming up for the moment, so let's do this. You get down there as well. I'm going to equip this to you. We might need a little bit of assistance. And I guess like I could just like have another unit up top to help deal with the boss when they come in. They'll get stacked 16 every single time we add these to them. Okay, so on bottom, we can finally do this. Play you, cleave to get the collector. Thank you, game. And then, yeah, we need to start stacking. So you get your armor, you get your damage shield. You go ahead and just keep getting everybody stronger, though. All right. Transfer attack and buffs to the front unit. Oh, okay. So that's the way we could do it, right? So we go like equipped. We can brain transfer. We equipped you. I mean, granted, I'm maybe keeping you up there was probably fine, but having you die out's equally fine as well. Maybe. I probably actually keeping the unit up there for this boss in particular was better, but hey, what are you gonna do, right? Because I don't need to protect my health as closely as I have been. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Just like curious. This guy does come in and he gets a lot of stuff moving up. Melee weakness. Oh, okay. Sure. You get that. Toss this out, and then I wonder if I actually just move them up now. I don't think we're going to be getting anything more important, and it like lessens the number of reform that we need to get. And then we kill on the sweep, and then the melee weakness trample should really hit hard, and we do win. Okay, so out of curiosity, so the way trample sweep works is it should hit this guy for 3, and then any extra damage will go back over to him. So he should be hit with like an additional 180 thanks to this guy and that guy. I don't know how that works with melee weakness. I think melee weakness is just going to duplicate the first hit, and then the rest of the trample damage is going to come over one at a time. So it should be like 184 times 3, plus its base hit, so it's really times 4. Then it should be like an additional 14, and then an additional 181 for these guys or something. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it was. Cool. And then we just crush. Even if we didn't shift them up, I think we still would have been good to go, but... remove equipment from a friendly unit and copy that unit. Yeah. Yeah, I think we want to do that. Now, removing it from Baron Grael isn't that great because you need to actually equip him. But removing it from the test subject alpha is pretty crazy good. So I'll take it. And I'm like A-okay with just continuing to get damage shield for my units. We have some ways to do mana manipulation. Let's go left here. We want to make some things cheaper, I think. Spell chain on the replicator is interesting. -2 gain consume. I could do it on this benediction if we ever find like if we ever find a way to remove consume, then we'll be happy for that. That's whatever. Spell chain doesn't seem great right now. I mean, it's good on replicator array if we can like do something a little bit more interesting with it. That is definitely one of the things I was thinking about for bottom against both Kale and Archean. It's not late. I mean, who we're going against Lifesteal. Oh no, we're going against Spikes. Ugh. All right, let's take this Inferno room. If we draw early on enough, then we are happy. We just need to re-roll this. Minus an intrinsic. Replicator array. It's if we don't have a guaranteed equipment, then like it's not great, right? Heal for our pyre is usually good. I don't think we need it. Keep like moving really close to the microphone. Need to stop that, Penguin. All right, let's just do a -1 on the let's do it on the cleave. We can play replicator array. It's probably really, really powerful. Let's see how this goes. I wonder if like playing bottom first might just be the correct answer. How much pippage do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have enough pippage on the bottom to do everybody, and then that would prevent spikes from ever becoming an issue. So I think we just do it. And hope that that is the correct decision. All right, we do have some corruption to deal with, of course. Nice little acid rain proc immediately. So let's go this. Acid rain. Not that that does anything, I guess. You ever damage shield? Could apply damage shield to everybody, or I could protect you. Draw aggro, and you really need to remember to not forget to play that card. All right, you soaking up the corruption's like great. And then I think we're like pretty much good to go. This guy is just the discordant toll. So we are purely on give you everything, hope for nothing. There's no corruption on here. So playing like these guys down here is like not great. But I'll go ahead and put you out here. You do die, which is not exactly what I thought would happen. How are you dying? Oh, because we don't have enough to kill with the corruption. Perfect. And sure, you can just keep getting more equipment then. Getting the twist back is perfect for our guy down here. Speaking of, he's here. And then we get the cleave. I mean, cleaving puts all the corruption on you, which is perfectly fine. And, well, yet again, we have... Penguin, play your just causes first. I'm really glad that like we're overwhelmingly winning right now, that those just causes are not as needed. But man, oh man, could they be really important for us to hit? Inferno room, honestly, like just maybe here so that I can like start killing off my units a little bit faster. Who wants the twist back? Nobody, so I'll give it to you, I guess. And yet again, I don't think I need the flight ability. Sure. Get a unit down here to help scaling for whatever reason. There really isn't much, to be honest. And this is where we can rip this equipment from you now and duplicate you. I don't think I need to. At the cost of taking some damage to the pyre. Not needed, so let's not do it. Crush those guys, consume a card, and turn. Acid rain for fun. Ooh, trample would have been nice. But you don't have trample, right? No, I thought, never mind. I thought, oh no, you definitely do have trample. Right, okay, we're good. It's the twist back. I second guessed myself like 4 times. You have a bunch of valor, so I'm gonna like just bring up to the front because we can. And sure, get in there. You get some corruption stacks, but you go up to 110 armor, which I'm like more than happy with. And I mean, I could make people attack immediately. Replicate array could be a perfect play right now too. We lose that on the trample, not needed when they come in though. And yeah, we just what I would consider annihilate. Oops. Just flexing here. I thought that was the move forward. I was like, I'm not gonna forget at the end here, and of course I just totally messed it up, but that's okay. Friendly units getting 8 spikes, no biggie. Advance, apply 5 valor to friendly unit, then attack immediately. Eagle Heart definitely could be good. It's a way to just like pump a lot of damage, or we could get more multi-strike. I mean, part of me just wants to keep grafting, you know? And mana definitely is a big deal for us. And finally, going to the right here, I really want to upgrade units. I think I was going to upgrade units there, though, right? What do I want to remove? I'll be honest, this Inferno Room isn't as needed right now, but I might still keep it for the fight against Chosen of Dominion. Although the quick and the damage shield with these units really provides us some survivability, which is awesome. 4 damage shield. Don't really care about the Valor. This would be fun to get early on, but definitely not now. Let's just do the 4 damage shield. Oh, 24? That's fine. Devour. That's just sacrificing his unit, so... I mean, there is a way to, like, cross-tech this, I think, where if you, like, summon and keep equipping and then eat it, it's pretty good. But we're doing, like, the AoE floor buff, I think. We don't have a big need for this. I'll do a -1 on the replicator ray right now, and we'll re-roll. Intrinsic, gain consume, permafrost. All relatively useless, I would say. Just immediately get the Valor and damage shield to units is decent. -2 gain consume, just so they're out of the deck. I like the cleave. I don't think we do the permafrost. Go ahead and just I like these train stewards. Windblade is definitely a card. It's the only card we get on turn 1. Honestly, I think these ascends are pretty bad, so I'm going to remove one of those. I'm actually going to remove the pseudoscience, kind of like keeping around their potential usability. Rax. This guy's a big old jerk. Do we have enough damage early on? And do we stack enough to kill him? I think we do. So the main issue here is that the guys in the back that silence us really hurt this deck. So we're going to play middle to try to cut down on Rax's potential crazy scaling. Your 16 armor should provide you with a little bit of survivability for now. We really want to see Inferno Room right now. Perfect. Okay. That should secure us quite a bit of this fight. And then nobody's really ever getting to top right now. And then surviving the multi-strike. So I think I just like stack my guys down here and really try to promote Valor on my front unit here with the damage shield and stuff. We want to have a little bit of damage shield to assist against Rax for sure. Spikes 8 on reanimate. That's pretty bad. Other than that, let's just keep tossing you guys down here and stacking. Get this out for free and just cause. All right, feeling good. There you go. Just removing that from the pool right now. Definitely one draw is more than enough. And stable. Those guys are a bit of a pain, but we definitely kill them relatively easily. You're also getting a bunch of damage shield to protect him at the end as well. So I think you really could use multi-strike. So let's do that. That's going to be really good for the boss. Give you some more. And let's just keep tossing that out here. Trying to think if we want to duplicate now. If we could, it would have been nice. So I really want you to have twist back, but the trample won't matter against the boss as much. So it really is just for you to stack rage for right now and do a little bit of extra damage. Oh, that doesn't... Oh, I thought that... For some reason, I thought this was a consume card. It definitely isn't. The reanimate and the heavy health guys are the ones killing down on bottom, which is good for us, so we're happy about that. Definitely don't want to do that descend. This could be the replicator ray moment. 2 waves remaining. I think we have another chance to get it. So let's just keep stacking here. And just causing. We want to get as much armor stacked up as possible. Yep, damage shield 2. Just cause. Another one here. This is definitely feeling a lot better than the last time I was fighting this guy on the middle floor. He gets quite a bit of damage here. Comes in on the bottom at 60. A nice little number to know. Definitely going to replicate now. And he gains his rage and his multi-strike moving up to the top. So he ends up doing 44 times 3, which, like, notably pretty much kills us here. If we didn't just annihilate. So, cool. Let's not hit any buttons in case I played the wrong card. All right, brain transfer, no thank you. Another replicator ray. I mean, why not, right? Deadly Plunge is decent. But I don't think I need it. We want to hit our cycle like pretty quickly. Also, I think I'm like missing upgrades on both of my units, right? So like imagine like having dualism and something else on this guy, which we're definitely going to hunt for now. Merchant of Arms could be useful, but there's the dualism, really making that Sword Maiden nigh indestructible. A large stone on this guy would be really good to get that health up to 60, or I could just do a heart stone and leave a little bit of additional room for the damage shielders to be tossed down, which I think is the way I'm going to go. Titan's Edict is pretty awesome. Martyr Signet, useless. Trader's Quill, I'll re-roll you. Unit's getting an additional slot, huh? I mean, at this point, we might as well. Cool. What do we got over here, then? Definitely, then, let's just toss our health onto him. I don't think we need to do reanimate. Really should have paid attention to what floors were stacked here, because I could have done large on him and then tried to do a tiny stone. Let's just reroll. Valor 8 to give him the initial damage, or Valor 32, huh? Let's think, because he's gonna double our. Oh no, we're fine. We have chump blockers for days, so we're pretty good, I think. Go ahead and just give you some base damage. Sure, not really, but all right. We are a little concerned about the Pyre Hunter ability of Savagery, but I think we should be pretty okay with summoning some units. Like double assistance will prevent that while getting us what we need. Is there anything I really want to remove? Yeah, these Rising Rages are pretty bad, although they do help us push Savagery back onto our floor quicker, which is sometimes nice. I really am not using these Just Causes, so I'll get rid of one Just Cause, and then I guess I'll get rid of the Rising Rage, yeah. Monstrosities getting spikes. Shift triggering in an additional time is relatively useless for us. Like, very much so. We've saved up so much money for very little mean right now. Endless on these assistants isn't useful. Graft will return it to your hand, and then it like just gets removed from them, so you can't like reuse it. Endless on a Shield Steward that has 25 health is like just pure bait And by that, I mean bait for the enemies, but 25 health is like not enough to survive like anything meaningful. So these are really bad as well. And at this point, I really don't want to remove too much from the deck. Would like a couple of just causes in here. The shield stewards do provide a little bit of defense, generally speaking. In pseudoscience, I guess I can. Cleave might also not be needed either, to be honest. So I'll get rid of that. We're just really looking to thin the deck down. We'll just have advances and that's it. Is that like the end of our deck is just purely advances? Oops. All right, well, I guess we're gonna go ahead and give monstrosities 7 spikes. Oh, and we have random cards too, right? And I'll go ahead and do shift an additional time just in case we get something random. All right. Applies 4 corruptions to your units each turn and doubles corruption on strike. We really wish we had a little bit more ways to scare him to the top. Which maybe with a shield steward, we could get that. So I think we do play on middle here. Sure, you can get your additional valor. Toss the shield steward up top. All right, so hopefully we get our, well, there it is, Inferno Room turn 1, I'll take it. The nice thing here, though, is by playing one of these assistants, he will apply the corruption, and then that's it. You go down here. We'll get our damage shield on you guys. Just cause. Definitely want to just stack up this Valor. Now that we have the Titan's Edict, we're getting so much armor from it, which provides us a pretty meaningful corruption protection. And again, Inferno Room just doing a lot of work for us down here, killing out all of these guys in nice, timely manners before they add tolls and before they apply corruption. And then for us, we want to always defend with you and just start stacking our units. 1, 2, 3. 3 is kind of the limit that I would like to stack if possible. Mainly because I want to draw 6 and I also want to get my random card from large box. And the grafted items, well, I'm getting 4 anyway. Well, no, I somehow, well, I know how. They didn't have enough damage to kill you, so almost was bad, but turned out to be good anyway. So perfect. And of course, we just graft endlessly here. We'll stack our damage shield. You're just being chillin'. Inferno Room stays the way it is. You guys can Zephyr up top all you want. Mostly just doing that to avoid redrawing that, as our deck is super duper thin. We're pretty much just drawing the same flawless cards over and over again. 2. Who wants Life Seal? Nobody really. All right, so I'd like to probably pull off of him right now, if possible. And then equip the double-edged arms. I think we should draw it. I don't remember seeing it in my last hand. Perfect. So Replicate Array. And then we can go ahead and give this guy Triple Strike. Melee weakness to you. And Valor. All right, top is officially dead. Now we don't have any other decoys, so to say. So Seraph is just going to be alternating between middle and top or bottom at this point. Not sure which one. Looks like bottom. But with our current situation, we are doing just fine. The corruption's starting to hurt a little bit here. Not really. I guess we are gaining mana or armor. It will start to tick away probably after this one, just because we'll be at 16. mean, I could also descend him and demoralize him, but we'll just do this instead. We're at 40 now. I mean, we would need a couple more strikes for it to truly matter, but during Relentless, it will definitely add up. Well, if we had a weaker deck. I mean, he just shows up top and dies, which is good. Part of the plan, right? But, does he get any attack off? Doesn't look like it. Well, he might. We just have 3 damage shield here. Yeah, poor guy. All right, Titans. I don't think they have too many legs to stand on here. We are pretty much full health. Nothing has leaked through. I don't think we've taken too much residual damage from the blights. So, yeah, we just stack up middle and win, hopefully. Man, really, top floor has been getting all the love, I think. And bottom, I guess. Middle has not been as great. Giving shift to the front unit just so they get a little bit more valor, because shift does happen twice, remember, thanks to the karmic sensor. And yeah, we want to defend top as much as we can. We can also defend middle a little bit, although we want you to gain your armor now. So I could pull somebody back later. I definitely want twist back to happen sooner, though, rather than later. All right, so let's just prep like this. Really stack up your armor initially here. It'll take quite a bit of time for Savagery to break through this. And then the additional little stacks of Corruption are going to trickle in, but should not matter. All right. Definitely want to keep that going. Play this. You get your stack as well. I don't really care about taking the damage right now, at least. And why don't you go there? Keep stacking top. I probably should have done the Pyrolite, but getting multi-strike is decent, I think. Multi-strike on the Baron Grael is probably... Oh, no, actually not Baron Grael, because we want to just keep equipping them. So probably just on our front unit here. Who after this run, I definitely need to commit their name to memory, because man, oh man, are they the Sword Maiden really carrying this run. Although Cursed Twin Blade's pretty cool. But that's just so much more damage to the boss, I think. And yeah, we just want to keep protecting top. Assistance on bottom. Go ahead and get your own little multi-strike there. We'll take this damage to hit back. We don't want to not play those because it does give our Pyre 10 additional health, and this Pyre in general is pretty weak. So at this point, that should be our primary goal, is play Pyre Light every single turn. We could even play some of the Curses of Entropy out, which we're going to be drawing quite frequently, but like I said, quite frequently. Pyrolite out, please. Let's, probably not. Well, we can Replicate Array if we wanted to. I don't think Replicate Array is really going to get us that far. So I wonder if we actually just, like, replicate... Oh, no, because that'll be removing and copying, so that's actually pretty bad for us. Replicating you is pretty decent, I guess. Oh, you just have scissors, right? Okay, sorry. I thought he had multi-strike for some reason. All right. So this just gives us, like, another big hitter. And, Yeah, we're just crushing this guy the next time he gets here. Definitely just need to take that damage, and we're a little bit on a clock for Dominion right now. But if that is the last of it, then that's probably okay. We are officially out of... officially out of equipment, I think. We are just doing our damage shield up top. This floor is specifically designed so we don't take the pyre hits from you. 456 armor on middle is probably more than enough at this point. Stable is really not that meaningful. We have like 4 turns, I think, of you. You pretty much just say, like, what's your pyre health? And then multiply it by 2 and then divide his health by 2. So 250... This divided by 250 is like 4 or 5 turns, give or take. There's some adjustment to be made, of course. But that's just the general mathematics to it. So we're pretty good on it. We're taking like 3... We could just say 4.3 damage because we always take this hit on bottom due to him every single turn. So we're definitely outscaling here. I don't know if that 4.3 is accurate, by the way, so don't quote... Do I? Buff and debuffs. I mean, you get a bunch more. I kind of just want to do it. Just for the fun. Valor 460. All right, I'll take it. Yeah. We're looking good. Hey, we got a free wind blade. Nice. I could hit you with this too, I guess, to get you 25 unstable, which kind of lowers your threshold of health. We win next turn, I think? No, we might be one more away. So we'll do 155 twice. This is where you stop. I'd like to see you try. Yeah, definitely next turn. Could have Replicator Gray again, actually, which would have been interesting. Man, that's she's pretty tanky. Or she's a maiden. I would assume it's a she if it's a maiden, but don't assume. Yep. Just out of curiosity, well, we're first to them as a they, so we'll continue to do that. And let's, who has some stacks they want to give up here? You got some rage and damage shield and valor, huh? All right. Take them. GG.